Hi guys.
Yo, what's up, world?
It is 5:20 p.m. in Nairobi, and you're listening to Radio 254, and this is the 254 Express, and it's Friday. It's motherfucking Friday, guys. It's been a great day.
Yeah.
We started out the show with an amazing show this morning. If you missed it, you missed out on a great show. Tatanyaks had a show where they were talking about finances and how to get yourself out of financial debt, how to plan for the future. So definitely tune in Fridays for an amazing show, 8:30 to 10:30. And then after that, we had the Aduveli podcast. We had a mix by DJ Mystique that was a mix of best of Alex Vice. So if you don't know who Alex Vice is, he's a Kenyan hip-hop producer, very known for a lot of the productions he's done for Wakadinali. So shout out Alex Vice, shout out Aduveli podcast for putting that together, and everybody who tuned in for that. And then the day's been going on and on and on and on and on and on. But Rico, how you doing?
I'm good. It's Friday. Boom! We have Tetu Shani in the building, by the way. I was telling Tetu, I saw Tetu 5 years ago. I saw him 5 years ago at Creative's Garage. It was like a really fucking dope experience in the sense of, it was like, you remember when New Nairobi started?
What's Creative's Garage?
It was like a creative space, probably a creative space. Yeah. Where guys would just come and record and build their 3D printers. Yeah. Guys would have their own shows. Studios. Like before Alchemist, before we had the Alchemist Connect, we were literally at Creative's Garage. So I used to go there every Friday just to support the new Nairobi wave in sense of like the new different type of artists, the different rappers, singers, songwriters, and performers. So Tetu Shani was like one of the most memorable performances I've ever been a part of, because Mandem was there with the guitar, and we had like a sitting room kind of area. He was sitting on a chair. It was like a story. He called it story. You had a name for it. Tales, like a storytelling kind of thing, kind of vibe. But I remember I was lit, but I remember very clearly because the whole party stopped to come and listen to you. And I was gassed because the first time I ever heard you play, and I listened. I'm like, yo, I think I asked Ukweli. Ukweli, who's this guy, man? Like, who's this guy over here just killing it on the stage? Yeah. Like, yo, that's Tetu Shani. So I'm like, what Tetu Shani? So I went on my phone and literally Googled you. I Googled who you are. And then, I was just amazed by the performance. So I remember, I think we went to get pizza after the show. And then, I bumped into you. Man was having pizza with his family. Man came groupie vibes, you guys. I just pulled out, yo, hey, excuse me, sir. Yeah, I know you don't know me, but my name is Rico. I watched your performance at Creative's Garage and keep going, keep pushing, and thank you for that. And then Mando looked at me, he looked at the pizza, you guy, his family members were there, you guy. But the guy was like, yo, thank you, bro, I appreciated that. It was like a fun moment, you guy. So when I see him today, when I walk in the studio, you guy, I was like, what? Yo, Tetu Shani here, and that's legendary. That's legendary. Dope.
What made him stand out to you? I guess you saw a lot of people that night, I'm assuming. Yeah. I guess what about him stands out? Because he stands out, but I guess I would love to know what about him stood out for you.
Because everyone was rapping. I remember that night there were a lot of rappers in the building, and Tetu Shani was, I think, the only vocalist, if I'm not wrong. And on top of that, you commanded attention. You know when people are rapping, the sound is so high in terms of the speakers, you're not really hearing everything that they're saying. I remember TNT came that night, I think TNT were there that night. But then I remember you because it was a very intimate performance. In the sense of you're engaging the crowd and you have a very good voice and you can play the guitar. So that one-man band thing was lit because I never seen that in a long time at that time in my life. Because I was so used to EA Wave, I was so used to Kinamburu, Akina Barak, they're trying to do their own thing. TNT, but then you stood out because that was the only intimate performance that I was able to be a part of, and it was mind blowing because you have a very good voice, and I think the content of what you were talking about was different. You were telling stories. That's exactly what I just can't remember the exact because 5 years ago, but I remember you were telling stories. So I'm like, yo, this Mandem, is he every Friday you guys is out? And then I remember I think a month from that time, I saw the Alchemist, Blinky. Blinky was performing and then invited you on stage. I think you opened up for him.
I remember that moment. I think I saw it
Yeah. And I was like, this is dope because me, I've already heard this at a more a smaller place.
But more people needed to hear it.
But more people needed to hear it. So like Tetu Shani came on, and then I think Blinky came after him, if I'm not wrong. And it was just fucking lit. I was just like, yo, man, these niggas need to know about this. I remember that day I went to your SoundCloud. And I click play. I'm like, yo.
SoundCloud days, bro.
Yeah.
It was a time when SoundCloud was everything.
Yeah.
It still is for a lot of people.
For a lot of people, yeah.
Like there's a lot of, I go to SoundCloud to find a lot of Kenyan music, and what I've realized, a lot of people don't think their music is good enough to be heard, so they feel like it's safer to put it on SoundCloud than come out and say, hey, it's on Boomplay. Because even sometimes I find songs on YouTube by Kenyan artists, they don't on the first view. So your mom hasn't listened to it, your auntie hasn't listened to it. So I feel like SoundCloud is a safe space where people can share that. It is not too judgy. You know, like, I feel like some people will find it, but they won't find it if you do. You have to go look for it.
And it's also not as intimidating as like Spotify or like Apple Music or whatever.
And it's free.
Yeah, and it's free.
Because distros cost money. People don't get that.
But bro, there was a time like around 2017 when SoundCloud was popping.
Yeah.
All the crazy underground, like heaviest cats were there. Bro.
Yeah.
And like it was such a wonderful time. And maybe it's just that was the time for me, just where you go on this vibe, this journey, and you're exploring and you find an artist and they've created this music and you're just like, what is this? SoundCloud has a special place.
Okay. Yeah. I guess when I walked in, I said, I respect you for being an artist, a performer. Like you do a lot of different things, but I guess I have an idea of who you are, and I think he's also interacted with you before. But I guess for the audience that's listening, for the people who are like, okay, who's this Tetu Shani guy? We've gassed you up. I guess we'd love to go back in your journey and figure out who you are, so that we can share with them. Like, okay.
Nah. Could we have his own interview or another? Like, nah.
No,
like,
we're gonna vibe. We're gonna vibe.
True, but we're gonna vibe. Like, nah. I want him to be like our official guest on our show. When the time is right.
Shut up.
Nah, I'm not gonna let you do this because I want to ask. I really want to ask questions.
We haven't even played the music, so we have to talk about who's this person.
Okay, true, but like, don't ask him interview questions like that.
I'm going to ask him any question.
Nah, fam, save those questions, you guys.
No,
just save them.
Because we'll have better interview questions when we have the real interview.
Okay, trust.
Unless you're like, we're gonna get to know someone.
Listen, it's dope that he came today and he was a guest on Nairobi Feminist Show.
No,
but I'm not gonna allow you to do that.
Who is Tetu Shani? Is that your real name?
Yeah, so Tetu Shani is actually my real name.
Okay. Why did you go with your real name for your like stage name?
That's a dope question, man. You know, like it's funny. Like I actually kind of I had this kind of awkward stage where so I started out in music as a percussionist, right?
Okay.
And I was playing for just a lot of like singer-songwriters / jazz artists in the city, and so that's when I was kind of testing. I was like, I remember one time I was like, okay, I'll call myself Tute Mzuka. Then I was like, but then something about it just didn't feel right. And then I began to realize, wait, I know what the issue is. Just like one of my biggest, like when people talk about me or my brand or whatever, the word that comes out most is authentic. And I just feel like I am who I am, like take it or leave it. Yeah. And so then I was just like, then it should be my name. Like, and then I thought about my name and I was like, wait a minute, that's actually a really unique name. Like my name is actually Ezra Tetu Shani. Tetu is a Maasai name. Mm-hmm. So it's Shani.
What does it mean?
Tetu, I don't know. My grandfather's bro was called, and I even asked my dad, who asked my granddad what the meaning of it. He was like, oh, it's just a name. So I guess it's old, so old enough that maybe they didn't know the meaning. Mm-hmm. But Shani is also a Maasai name that means tree. Mm. So I thought Tetu Shani, and then I was like, my natural name has already accomplished what people want to get and achieve with stage names, which is something that is unique, stands out, and feels like the person. And so it's just been Tetu Shani ever since. Okay. Yeah.
So he's gonna kill me, but we can kill each other after. Okay. But like when you say you were playing percussion for people in the city, you don't just wake up and you're playing percussion for people. That's not like, how do you even figure out, okay, you can play? What's your earliest recollection of music?
So I'm not the kind of person who ever like grew up aspiring to be a musician. Part of that is there is no one on either side, not my dad's side or my mom's side, who has ever pursued a career in music, right? So there was no precedence to understand if someone is going to end up being really dope or some kind of cultural icon, these are the signs to look out for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, I was in choir. Like, yeah, okay, I sang in church with my mom. How many
were you good as a kid when you're singing in choir and singing with your mom?
Yeah, like I was good, but bro, like, I mean, there are people better than me. Mm-hmm. Right now, there are analysts and accountants and You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
okay, you're in the school play, and okay, you get the lead and you can sing or whatever. But bro, I can think of hundreds of cases of people who have done that and nothing has ever come out of it. But then it's funny how music was just featured in my life. So I've moved around a bit. You know, I remember we moved to Zambia as a family because my dad worked for World Vision, and I remember one time just picking up a hand drum and playing because we had these annoying things where like at my dad's jobo, like each family had to do a presentation.
What?
Yeah,
That's
like
weird.
one of the times, you know. So we decided to kind of sing, and so I decided to just kind of play some drums, and people loved. They're like, "Hey, bro, this is really dope." Then we moved up north, Sahara, a place called Mauritania, and I kind of got involved in school plays. Again, I'll pick up a drum here and there and play. But then when I got to Senegal, is when I realized that okay, what I'm playing on djembe, which is a percussion instrument from West Africa. Even when I try and teach other people how to do it, they couldn't do it. So then I was like, maybe this thing that I can do is kind of a unique kind of thing. Then I went to Campo in Vancouver.
Where'd you go? Simon Fraser, UBC?
No, Trinity, a place called Trinity Western University in a place called Langley.
I've been to Langley.
Yeah.
Yes. Langley Township.
In the sticks.
Yes.
I mean, it is a farm town, bro.
It's like Ushago.
When you
Canada.
when you take the ferry from Victoria,
Yeah.
you drive past Langley when you're going back to BC.
Right.
Yeah.
So we were not too far from like SF. Like
Yes.
yeah,
Simon
from
Fraser. Yeah.
Exactly. So
So when you go to uni, are you like good at music or it's just been a thing? Like are you good at music?
So I get to uni.
Like before uni, like as you're going to uni, what are you going to study in uni?
Communications.
Why?
Because that's my dad's paying, and that's what that's what I'm doing. That's that, But I mean, thankfully, like actually, my dad, like he already saw that I was good, like with like things pertaining to public speaking, blah blah blah. So he's like, oh, he wasn't too far off. He's like, I feel like you're gonna have a good career in media and stuff like this, right? So I get to Canada, and I can play decent percussion. And so what I used to do actually was I used to play percussion for like acoustic settings. Like someone's having a jam session with a guitar, I just bring my djembe. And people really used to lose their shit. They were like, bro, that's so crazy. You're making it sound like a drum set. And for me, it wasn't a big deal because I'm just doing what I used to do when I'm doing homework.
In church.
In the house or in church where I'm just beating on like a desk or whatever thing. Then I found a guitar. Yeah. That changed my life.
Wait, so you learned how to play guitar after...
I learned how to play guitar.
After uni or in uni?
In uni.
Dope.
So what ends up happening is there's a guy down the hall in the hostel who plays guitar. And I used to just go to his room all the time and just watch him doing what he's doing. This guy is called a Chinese-Canadian guy called Dan. So Dan has a guitar, and I'm always borrowing his guitar, and I'm always on YouTube trying to... The first song I ever learned was Blackbird by the Beatles. And I'm playing this, and eventually the guy just told me, hey bro, hop in the car, we're going somewhere. The guy drives me to Guitar Center and buys me a guitar. And not just a guitar with a case.
Whoa.
Like a really nice case. And not just that, a strap.
What?
Because he's probably tired of you borrowing his guitar all the time.
Yeah, he was very tired of me borrowing the guitar, but then I think he was also kind of weirded out by how passionate this guy seems to be about music in general.
Yeah.
And please keep in mind, I'm not a music major.
Yeah. Are you focusing on school, but you're still doing your classes and ting?
Yeah, I'm still doing classes as much as one can do classes, but that's really my focus, you know. And then music is not really a priority. It's just kind of something that I can sit on my bed and obsess over for a few hours and feel like whatever. And no one in the hall thought I was any good. Yeah, because I just learned how to play a few songs. And one thing about Campo is that part of like the campus personality is the guy who plays guitar. So if anyone
there's many of you guys in the dorms. Every dorm has one of those.
And they're so good.
Yeah.
They can play Jack Johnson songs and this other guy who plays.
I'll go to the smokers bench in college, and there's always someone with the smokers bench with a guitar.
College, bro. And this is my Jew, so of course everyone plays a guitar. So no one really thought I was doing anything Kitiomana. So what ends up happening is I transfer to a school in Los Angeles called Azusa Pacific University.
Okay, so you leave.
I leave
Trinity.
Canada. I leave Trinity.
Okay.
I leave 3 weeks of rain.
Because Vancouver, it gets kind of rain. It's always raining.
It's always raining, bro.
And windy. I've been to Vancouver 4 times, and it's always been raining and windy.
Vancouver is beautiful in the summer, but it's that beautiful because it's always raining.
Okay.
So I'm like, let me go to sunny.
Why California?
Because now
And are your parents like okay with this?
So my folks are not okay with this because, or
They-
rather, what ends up happening is in Canada, I'm not doing so well. Winter, it getting dark at like 4 p.m., raining nonstop.
Yeah.
I'm this African kid, bro. I'm living thousands of miles away from my folks.
Are you homesick?
And I'm homesick, and there's just a few of us on campus, black guys, Africans and stuff. And so it's affecting my grades. I'm not
Okay.
doing so well, man. Like,
Were your grades usually good or like was it?
My grades were usually good.
Okay.
But now I'm like flunking stuff.
Okay.
Just because it's like, wake up, open the curtains, snow, not today,
Yeah.
back into bed,
Yeah.
kind of a thing, right? So then we have this big conversation with my parents. That coincides with a change of location that they're having. They moved to California. So it's like, okay, why, if we're in California, let's find a school close to us that he can go to, and then he doesn't have to live on campus, he can live at home.
Okay.
So that
Sounds like a good deal.
It was a good deal, and I
Yeah.
was excited about it because I'd missed home, blah, blah, blah. But now, I packed all my stuff, and people don't get this, like what it's like to pack
Everything you own.
everything you own
Everything
when
you-
you're in another
yeah.
country. Like you can't pack everything.
Yeah.
I couldn't pack my guitar.
Why?
For some reason, I had already maxed out everything, and I couldn't afford myself to pay for extra luggage.
But could you? Musani's always carrying the guitar on their backs.
But that's the thing is that I don't know what it was.
How like Musani? There's always someone at the airport with their guitar.
That's what I thought, bro. But like, I don't, for whatever reason, maybe it was so traumatic I blocked it out.
Okay.
But I had to leave this guitar behind.
At the airport.
At school, there was like a
Okay.
storage space.
Okay.
Just
The one that you were bought for.
the one I was bought for, bro.
Yeah.
The pain, bro. That pain was so much. I went to California and I didn't touch a guitar for 3 years. I didn't touch music, bro. So I go to Azusa Pacific University. I continue with the percussion thing because, the African...
When you transfer, do you stay in communication or you choose something else?
I-
Because now you're in a different country.
So now different country,
This is
whatever.
new. You could new me. You could do anything.
But
Or
because
not?
I've already done like three years, or 2.5
Okay.
in the Canadian
Do they
system or
transfer
whatever.
over to the
They
American school?
They can transfer, but not everything transfers, right? So in Canada, I'm like a first year junior, like first semester junior, which is like a third year. I go back I go to California. I become a second year first semester.
So you're a sophomore.
So I'm a sophomore
Yeah.
now, right? Whoo, bro, I can't play guitar because I don't have a guitar. I don't own it. Part of it is just kind of like, oh my goodness.
Do you remember how much the guitar was that your homie had bought? Because I
Bro,
feel like that was probably a lot.
That guy probably paid
Plus the case.
$200, $300. They probably all
And
came
as a
out to.
college kid, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, but Trinity has some wealthy kids.
Okay.
Yeah, so these guys are paying. I mean, they're paying what? 28. Back then, 28 grand.
Yeah,
a year. You know, which for Canadian schools is
It's
pretty
high because Canadian university for Canadians is a lot cheaper than anywhere
a
else.
lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Which is part of the reason why I was there.
Okay.
You know.
Please don't get carried away.
So okay, all right. So
Please don't get carried away. As in, like,
so I'm in California and I'm playing percussion, but I'm not playing guitar. But when I come back to Kenya on holidays, I'll pick it up, fiddle around. I don't take it seriously at all. In fact, in Canada, I failed music class like twice, like to the point where like the professor had to tell me like, bro, like, look, I'm sick of singing around here. Yeah,
Take
so
another course.
So you just pass this class, and it's a liberal arts college, man,
Yeah.
which means that there's certain courses that you have to pass.
You have
Yeah.
to take that so you can progress.
All of that. 2010 is when I come back to Nairobi.
Well, can I stop you for a
Yeah,
second?
tell me.
There's something that's really puzzling me. And I think it's important because part of the most important reason I want to talk to you about is Kenyan music. But you grew up in a lot of different countries, African countries. So the thing that's my mind is wondering, what music do you listen to growing up? Because I'm so interested to figure out who, as this college kid, Tetu, what's his what kind of music does he listen to? Like, what's your vibe? Because I don't know, you lived in Senegal, or I can't. You see, us guys grew up in Nairobi, so we grew up on Ogopa, Clemo, Caliph.
Right.
So I'm really interested to find out what did you listen to growing up? Because it's not the same thing we listen to.
So it's a split, because the way things were set up in the school systems that I was going to, which were American systems, you have what's called the summer break, right? 3 months, and 3 months we'd always come back home to Kenya. So it's a split between what my older cousins are listening to, as early as them days of Akina Slick Rick.
what?
Slick Rick, my G.
Like boom bap rap. That
Like
time.
boom bap rap, like Busta Rhymes,
Jeez.
like them days, because that's what my older cousins used to listen to. Busta Rhymes. I remember when R. Kelly first came out with, some of his earlier jams. I mean, the days for Channel O, blah, blah, blah. And then there's the other life where I'm going to schools that are predominantly white.
Mm.
And the funny thing is that can explain a lot of my music, because it's so easy for me to shift into that Jungu space in terms of expression, because that's a lot of the stuff that I was growing up with. Like when I was in high school, like in Senegal, like a lot of the stuff that we were listening to was stuff like Weezer, like if you want to destroy my sweater, like kind of stuff, Smashing Pumpkins, like that, like sort of kind of mid 2000s, early 2000s kind of sound or whatever. And then at home, my mom is playing Kenyan gospel.
Yeah.
And then my dad is playing Neil Diamond.
Okay.
And Simon and Garfunkel.
And I could just imagine, I'm sure whatever you were hearing was so diverse.
It was so diverse.
I'm just trying,
different countries, different everything.
I'm even trying to think about that lineup he just said. I'm like, yo,
bro,
like there are too many influences.
Because now I'm one, because I'm asking this because before we even get to you coming back in 2020, your influences, your music, that's I need to understand. I'm trying to understand that about you, because like that, I feel like that's really important.
My influences are so diverse at this point. So my dad, this is so interesting. My dad was one of like those first Africans to go to RVA.
Oh, okay. Rival Academy, yeah.
So even he grew up around Jungu. So even his music is like Simon and Garfunkel, like folksy 70s, late 70s kind of stuff, which I was vibing with hard, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm also vibing with like the sort of we're in Senegal. My mom's friends, a lot of them are Sierra Leonean, Liberian. I'm also vibing with like sort of like the Liberian praise and worship music that's Sierra Leone, like that. That's happening, right? Yeah. And then at school is like Smashing Pumpkins, Weezer, Creed. Hold me now, I'm 6 feet from the edge, like that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. Then I graduate from high school, I go to Canada, and I enter now a region called the Pacific Northwest, which has its own sound. And its own sound is literally stuff like Nirvana came from Seattle, which is regional. It's that kind of a thing. So now I'm listening to like alt rock, like Switchfoot. I got heavily into Jack Johnson, which is like a guy from Hawaii, but he does like sort of like surfer, chill, kind of music, kind of slow rock kind of vibes. But then the funny thing is that, I'm listening to that stuff, but I'm also a black dude, and as part of my rebellion, I'm listening to Music Soul Child. I'm listening to Anthony Hamilton. I'm listening to K'Nan. K'Nan changed my life.
But I feel like around the time you're talking about, K'Nan was the biggest thing ever. Wale will tell, like people, even American MCs thought K'Nan was so.
Bro.
K'Nan was from
we don't know how big K'Nan was.
Yes. Yeah.
205, bro. Yeah. 2006.
Huge.
Dusty Foot Philosopher.
Yeah.
Like this guy was blowing my mind. Because
I think he blew everybody's mind.
He's an MC. Yeah. And he has the African connection, but he's also kind of a diaspora African.
Yes. Yeah.
But the way he's flowing is a throwback to the Somali style of poetry. And that's what showed me like the potential of, you can do this fusion thing.
K'Nan is authentic. I think that's what sells K'Nan. K'Nan doesn't try to sound like Jay-Z and them. Yes. K'Nan doesn't try to sound like... K'Nan is K'Nan.
K'Nan is K'Nan. And please remember, this guy is a forward thinker. He's doing his live shows. It's him, a djembe player, him, a percussionist, and a guitar. And he's filling out like theaters and like mid-size, like 500 capacity people. Like blow my mind, bro. But then I'm also listening to pop, right? So I'm listening to a lot of like, back then I think Nelly Furtado was really hitting with Timbaland. Remember when they had that kind of like fusion thing going on? And that's the kind of stuff that I'm rocking with. And of course, then we go out to the club scene. If you know Vancouver, most black people are Jamaican. So there was this like one Jamaican club that we would go to. And so I'm getting all my dance hall stuff.
Mad.
My influences are crazy, man. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, I listen to such a wide range of different things, and not just listening, respecting. Because you see, you can listen to rock and like it, but have you like studied it? Yeah. Like, have you immersed yourself in the culture? Like, do you know where it comes from? It's just like it's the issue today with Amapiano. Like everyone wants to kind of hop on the Amapiano thing. Do you understand it?
Where it came from?
Do you understand where it came from? Do you understand the lifestyle behind it? Right?
Yeah.
Tetu, I feel like there's something I wanna guess about you. Yeah. I feel like you find something, you nerd out about it, you figure out everything. I feel like that's I feel like because I feel like you don't just touch and go things. You're kind of And I'm saying that the story of the guitar, you keep going back. At some point, even I'd be like, okay, you clearly like this more than I do, because you see, you keep. So I'm seeing that about you.
Let me tell you something. First of all, yeah, you're like a prophet, bro, because that's me. I geek the fuck out, bro. Like when I'm in a zone and I'm passionate about something, it's like 200%. So I'll dive in. Like, so if I'm in that era of Angie Stone and the Soulquarians, I'm
looking for everything.
Yeah, who's Questlove?
Yeah.
What does he do? The Roots.
Yeah.
By the way, the Roots, I got to see them in California at UCLA. They had like a amazing. But like that was me. Like I would dive deep. But then the funny thing is that like then, because you're a young man, you're in campo or whatever, like I'll dive deep, and then if I find something else, then I dive deep into that, right? But you're right, man. Like that's what it is. Like I get passionate about something, I jump in, I try to like figure out all the ins and outs of it, and then I kind of like move on, but it exists in my subconscious now. Like I'm literally like there's probably stuff, maybe there's like if I wrote a song today, I might write a song today accessing the little deposits that my mind had back in 2006. So you see, like music isn't this thing of like consume, assimilate, and then regurgitate. It's consume, and then it kind of just lays, like in a field, like the way a seed does. Like I told people for a long time, like I go through seasons of heavy listening, and then I go through seasons where I don't listen to music at all.
Whoa.
You can go without listening to music,
but like
at all.
How?
Okay. When artists say that, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
how?
because like
I can't go a day without music. I cannot go a day in my life without. I can't.
Okay, like what? Give me a time or a period why you're not why you're not listening to music. Like
I'll give you a perfect time. Right before I kind of. That's between I would say 2000 and. Between 2012 and 2015.
No, you're not listening to nothing.
Oh, I was barely listening to music. Man.
Okay, explain that. Why what is going on at that time in your life where you're like, fuck, I don't want to listen to nothing.
The funny thing, bro, is that I've always existed with music in my head. I don't know if this is gonna make sense, bro. But like, a lot of the stuff that plays in my brain sounds doper than a lot of the stuff that I'm listening to. And what I mean by that is I've always had a very active imagination, and I've always been, in that sense now when I remember, I've always been a composer and arranger in my head. So when I'm hearing stuff in my head, I'm playing the bass, I'm playing the drums, and because I'm a multi-instrumentalist, I can visualize it, I can conceptualize it. So literally when I wasn't listening to other people's music, I was just listening to the vibes in my own head.
Would you like write it down or like?
No.
So you just for 3 years you're just making songs in your head.
Yeah, and maybe if someone's playing stuff like we're in a room like this and you play music, like I'll listen to it, but you'll not find me on my computer, on my phone, or on my tablet listening to something. Like so. Then after that period, then now I started getting into Asha, the Nigerian jailer. I'm talking.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so then that kicked off the next season of listening to a lot of music.
Okay. So that's the song that you would say that's kind of sparked that for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Asha was a major influence for me, and you can still hear some of her influences in my music today.
Okay. No, I feel like, was it Doobie? Was she the one? Like,
Doobie,
Doobie.
Yes.
Okay, I want to ask a non-serious question.
Okay.
Because he's going to kill me, but like, I'm going to chill now. I want to ask you a question that's kind of, it's a trick question, but it's, I don't know. Kahush. A lot of people judge Kahush.
Right.
So I've chosen personally to take the stance of, I like to, I'm his defender. I'd like to defend him for one simple reason. We have McRae in the building and they're trying to record a song.
Right.
And I used to make music before, and I know how hard it is to make a song.
Yeah.
So every time I see people quick to judge Kahush, it pisses me off because I'm willing to give someone free studio time and a producer, and they couldn't even make half a Misiwezi. But you see, we have a lot of, because of the internet, we have a lot of A&Rs on YouTube, on Twitter, who are, Kahush has 5 tapes. rapping his ass off, at least on beat, he can flow. I can't flow. Rico has been trying to make music, he's getting better. Like, but you see, the thing is, people, I feel like I don't like where the internet has made it where you can quickly decide this is trash. Because you see, you don't understand that's studio time. That's a producer. You see, there's a difference between just hating for hate. So I also don't think I don't think Kahusha's music is good. I don't think it's bad. But I'm saying, like, I think it's unfair for people to sit here and say Kahusha's trash. They can't make even a jingle. So I guess from your perspective, you guys don't make the same music, and you also see how his kind of music goes and blows, and maybe it's because of his dad, maybe it's because of who knows. But I feel like in terms of him as a musician, you can't take that away from him. I feel like I like to give people what you've earned, you've earned. Like he's dropped 4 projects. I can't even get people to drop a song after the first song they drop. Like so you can. I think whether you, that's not by mistake. I guess, what do you think?
Bro, that's a really, really deep question. I love it. Kahush is not trash.
He's not.
In fact, the reason why I was on my phone is there's a song of his I put on my Alt Kenya playlist called Sad, Sad, Sad.
Okay, with Zinia.
Featuring Zinia Manase. Yeah. That's a vibey ass song, bro.
He has many of those.
So we need to understand something. We need to understand that it's not 98 anymore. We're not in 2002.
Yeah.
What Kahush has chosen to do is involve us in the process from the very beginning. What I mean by that is this. Other people will wait till they become good before they start putting and releasing content.
Yeah.
This cat goes, no, I'm going to involve you in the process. And I'm not going to worry about whether I'm good or not. I'm just going to record stuff and I'm going to release that stuff. And you know what? I respect that man for that. Because what he has done, a lot of people with much less to lose than him are not able to do.
Yeah.
Because the number one killer of creativity is self-doubt.
Yeah.
The number one killer is waiting to be perfect to begin to release stuff. So you never end up releasing stuff. So what Kahush does is he comes, and now we see him from sort of like the nursery rhyme style, whatever. But then I listen to Sad, Sad, Sad with Zania, and I'm like, yo, this guy's growing.
And there's substance in there.
And there's substance in there, and there's flow, and there's vibes. And I'm a musician, like... So it's not even, it's no cap, right? You know, like I'm just kind of judging this thing. I'm a playlist curator. I'm judging this thing on the basis of what I feel its artistic integrity is. And it's dope. So this is what my prayer is for Kahush. I just pray that he never stops. Like the way he said, like, because if he continues on the tangent that he's going right now, each project is going to get better.
Yeah. Because he's experimenting. And the thing is, you see, a lot of people overthink the album or the project and they don't release it. This kid... He dropped last year, he dropped this year. So you see, even he's getting better himself. He knows what he knows how to. But you see, and that's what I told you. Start. Start. Because a lot of people will self-doubt themselves. Oh, right. I'm not good enough, and then they'll never drop the project. Which is like, I don't care what you guys think about me. I've dropped. Right. You guys listen and decide. Right. You see, at that point, you've done the work. You've done what you can do.
Yeah.
I feel like in life sometimes you do your part, and then. Because at the end of the day, you make the music, you have no control over how we...
Yeah, Alafunjuke, by the way, and something else that you said that I think is also important to note, is that what Kahush does is not simple.
Yeah. But people think it is.
People think it is, bro. Even the nursery rhyme stuff, I can't write. I can't write it because there's no part of my brain that can go, you know, yeah, I'm flat like a table, you know... I'm restless, trying to get out the stable. And then continue on that tangent for a whole song, bro. Yes, for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Bro, that takes ability.
Okay.
That really takes ability. And so what we need to understand is that music isn't all the same. If Blueface from the US has an audience.
Yeah. Tatiana.
And he can't even keep time.
Yeah.
Like his flow is, according to musicians, off.
Yeah.
But he's an industry plant also, but he has an audience or whatever. What Kahush does, bro, give the man his flowers. He does it better than the other people who try to do it.
Because, he's getting a brand, whatever. Like, he's doing, as a musician, he's making money from music. Many people do not make money from music. you're not even 5 bob. This kid is making deals. He's selling
Bro,
shows. So why
I'll
would
tell
guys are
you
hating though?
For a fact, as someone who's connected with a lot of industry people, the major labels, when they look at people to invest in, Kahush is one of them. I'm telling you
But you know what? Kahush has a target audience, and his target audience follows him where he goes.
Exactly.
And you see, but people don't understand that he's already established himself as that brand. So whatever you say on Twitter is not good. It probably promotes him more than it hurts him.
Let me tell you, I sat down with like an A&R, and she was telling me that investors, because I was like, I like to kind of shoot the breeze with guys and pick their brains, and she's like, yeah, investors are looking probably at Kahush right now.
And his audience is gonna grow.
It's gonna grow, bro.
They're also gonna have more money as they grow. So they're gonna grow. But okay, I have another issue with another person, and I guess for me, the reason I'm asking these questions is not to incite anything, but I don't want to bash these guys. I want us to talk. I don't want us to kill Gengeton. I don't want us to kill Kahush. I want us to grow the industry, and that's okay. Okay, we need to understand. Okay, Kahush is because he's not. I guess if we just bash him, we're not really doing anything, and we need people who can get. We need people who brands are willing to invest in. Because if we kill the person they're willing to invest in, what we have.
Right.
We kill the industry that we're trying to build. Because if Kahush can get paid, you can get paid, Tetu.
Correct.
Because if you can get 250, you can also go ask for 250.
Correct.
But if he's gonna ask for 50, he's capped you at 50.
Right.
And that's why, as much as these guys we might not agree or anything, it's important that we work together to grow the industry. So I have another example. His name is Lil Minor. I don't know if you know of Lil Minor.
I've never heard of Lil Minor.
He has a song called Stretch Marks Wahaga.
Oh yeah.
Nigga na Stretch Marks Wahaga. Nigga na Stretch Marks Wahaga.
I've never listened to the song, but it's big enough that I've heard
big.
of the song.
My mother knows the song.
Yeah.
And she's
memes even.
Yes.
Yeah.
He plays with his guka and whatever.
Right.
So now we have had a couple of interviews here with different artists. So we have artists who go to school and do a 4-year degree in music, or they've been making. Fadili's been making music for how long? They've gone to. They have stories.
Right.
Then we have people who, in today's age, where through TikTok or YouTube can make a song and it blows. But then the problem I have, me personally, and I'm speaking for myself in the sense of, when you try to, those guys become what people assume is Kenyan music. And it becomes very hard to shake what Kenyan music is. When you make Kenyan music, but when people hear your music, they don't hear it as Kenyan.
Right.
So it's very hard to introduce new Kenyan music when people only expect. See, the meme stuff blows, and then that becomes popular, and that's what people expect is. I guess for someone who's making alternative music or someone who's a professional musician, how do you view these guys who can do $1 million making a song about nothing, and you're here trying to have shows? These guys are not. They're having fun. The caption is just for fun.
True.
And I'm like, fuck, niggas out here trying to pay rent with this shit, and you guys are just having fun, But I guess it's I feel bad that they're having fun because this is a work.
Yeah.
But I guess you can't hate the game. Those guys are thriving, and that's a lane. What do you think about that lane?
I have a lot to think about that, bro. Listen, believe it or not, I am because they are. And what I mean by that is this. Let us not forget that Gengeton is what swept Nigerian music out of here.
Yeah.
And
I've never seen those Niger nights again.
Yeah, bro. Like for our listeners who are not from Kenya, you need to understand that there was a massive influx and influence of Nigerian culture, music and culture, and film. Because Niger movies.
Yeah.
I mean, heavily influenced Kenyan culture to the point where it became ubiquitous everywhere.
Yeah.
The music that is being played
Yeah.
is Nigerian. And it wasn't just a music being played thing, because you understand this is all a pipeline, right?
It used to piss me the fuck off.
Yeah.
I was tired of that. I used to go to the club and I'm like, yo, I don't want to go anywhere where it's shocking.
Right.
So that's why I used to go to The Alchemist.
Yeah.
Because I think at that period of time where you're talking about...
It was intense, bro.
Yeah, the Alchemist was at least not trying to play...
Yeah.
They were actually trying to play Kenyan music.
Yeah.
Or at least of the new, what America... they tried, not Nigerian,
No, I agree with you 100%, and that's part of what drew me to the culture of The Alchemist as well, which is was a very a club in Westlands here, in our Westlands district. But bro, when these guys came along, it wasn't just Nigerian music playing on the radio, it's Nigerians flying in every weekend for
shows.
shows.
Yeah. And getting paid.
Yeah.
And then we have Kenyan artists here.
Mr. Easy said on Rolling Stone's interview, he was talking about how he cannot get $100,000 in Lagos to be paid for it, but he said he can easily, emphasis on easily, walk into Nairobi, Kenya, and get paid $100,000 for a show. That's 10 million.
You think Nasty C is here on vacation?
No, of course
Nasty
not.
C is here for the bag.
cash.
He's
Bro.
been paid enough this time, a trip.
Right.
Get back an apartment in Kilimani.
And by the way, for non-musicians or people who aren't part of like sort of the creatives tribe, if you're wondering, okay, so Tetu, why is that a problem? Why should it be a problem? You know, what do they call it? It's a seller's market or buyer's market or whatever. Like basically, whatever it is that's popping should be the thing that is. But here's my issue with that is that he comes and he'll make 10 million here, and less than 1% of that gets reinvested back in the Kenyan economy.
Yes.
Because we're buying his drinks. This guy is not buying his own drinks.
Of course.
He's not paying for his hotel.
Nope.
He's not paying for his car. He's not buying fuel at the station.
Nothing.
So you have a whole 10 million shillings and not 1 cent
It's going back into the economy.
goes back into the economy. But the problem with that is you give a Kenyan, no names, you just pay an artist 10 million shillings. And by the way, as far as I know, as investors as I am, and as many people as I know in the conversations I've had, I don't know one Kenyan musician who has ever been paid 10 million to perform.
To perform now.
Not one.
What's the highest?
Or even like in
Highest
African
is,
Heritage back in the day when they were going to Europe and doing tours.
Not $100,000, bro.
No.
100 stacks.
No.
No.
Who what's the highest?
Saudi, probably at the peak, we're making maybe 2 meter
Okay, a show.
a show,
But divide by 4.
but divide by 4. And the reason maybe I know that is because I know at Essence Festival in Louisiana, they were paid like $40,000, which was like a milestone because I don't think they'd ever made 4 meter in this country. That is a shame, bro.
A really big shame.
It really is a big shame. And so this is what's happening. So Nigeria is here and they're doing their thing and they're taking the money and going back to their countries to the point where Nigerian artists, I don't know if you guys know this, would market their music. On Google Ads, they wouldn't put Abuja or Lagos or Port Harcourt. They would put Nairobi, Kenya. Do you know that?
No.
They would market their stuff online to Kenyans because Kenya developed a reputation, and Nairobi specifically, very quickly, of being a consumer culture. We are very open-minded as a people. I don't think we realize that, but if you travel around, you begin to realize Kenyans are excited about other
things.
the exotic, the different, the what.
Yeah.
Because Kenyans are desperate to be included in the global conversation.
Yeah.
So they don't want to be left behind.
So they want to just...
Ati, which movie? Yeah, shall watch. Ati who? Yeah, I went for a show.
Facts.
Ati what?
Even if they didn't go.
Even if they didn't go.
FOMO. We feel FOMO.
Even if they didn't watch. FOMO is killing the youth.
They're
Yeah.
all that drives Kenyans. Like FOMO.
Your people will go because they don't want to have missed. Like, Nasty, like
They don't even give a fuck about the song.
No?
They just...
No.
they don't even know the artist.
The artist,
I didn't go
They don't know that song.
For the gram. They want to take pictures for the gram, you know.
And so this is happening. And interesting fact, if you watch...
But you know they invested. Like, Taru's music, you guys like Ike over here and let him sign niggas. But like, they came here and paid, like, it was payola and investment. It wasn't by mistake.
It wasn't by mistake. But, you know, at least someone like Ike, you know, at least he's invested in the
He
industry.
gave back.
He's married a Kenyan wife.
Yeah.
His children go to schools here. You could argue that at least he's paid the price. You know,
Yes.
at least whatever. But Gengetone came, and all of a sudden, with these Lambalolo songs and, you know, Kinase, I think Ethic were the ones who came on the scene first, if I'm not mistaken.
I think got popular fast. The Lambalolo was what started everything.
Right. Like, we don't understand the significance of this. Let me explain to you. First of all, these kids came. No one wanted to play their music on radio because it was too risque. No one wanted to book them for shows.
Who?
Ethic.
Ethic,
And the Gengetone Collective. So come on, Boondocks, Sailors, or Ethic, or who was the guy for
Zero.
Zero.
Even like when they were performing at Koroga, it was weird. Like Koroga was letting these hood niggas in. You know, these hood niggas are coming to Koroga. You know, Koroga is for we're coming in our kitenges and we're gonna sip shit in beer.
And the reason for that, bro, is Nairobians are classist AF.
Yeah, they are.
We are classist human beings, bro.
Yeah, that's facts. I agree with you there.
I could be doing numbers, same numbers as Boondocks, but Boondocks will be beaten by a bouncer, and I will not.
Yeah.
So even in the midst of our artistry, there's this ugly side called class.
Yeah.
So no one is playing these guys' songs. No one wants to book them for shows. What do these guys do? They say, okay, so they go around the gatekeepers and they start shooting music videos of themselves with their smartphones and putting it on YouTube. This stuff is blowing up. It's blowing up, bro. And they're singing about stuff that would never ever make it on a radio.
Ole.
But guys are vibing with that stuff.
But you see, the thing is, we talk like that. And that's what pissed me off, because we became very self-righteous very quickly.
Yes.
Nigga, we talk, the way those guys talk is the same way people are talking every day. So I feel like the reason that shit took off was because you didn't have to translate it. You see, us guys, there's a lot of people who are like, what are Akira Bogigenje saying? There's people who know exactly what they are. You see, the thing is, it's related. The people, the TA gets it.
And the people who talk like that, bro,
Yeah.
are the ones who work Hapa Westi and they drive like a premium.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, music, it's gone to the dogs. These kids, what are they saying? Bro, Gengeton was our punk movement.
Yeah. It was our revolution.
It was
It
our
was like, how like we had Ogopa and Kali. That was ours. That was us saying,
yes.
Kenyan music is, listen to us.
Yes.
But why did you kill it? Who killed it? Who killed Gengeton, you guys?
So we'll
Is
get to
Gengeton
that.
dead?
No, it's not dead, but like I feel like
It has shifted away from the mainstream.
yes, it has, but I feel like there's someone responsible for that. I just cannot remember. Someone
It's
probably went on like
no, it's a radio. It's you see, they won't play it as much any. You see now, you see how they embraced it. It's the same thing they've done before. They stop embracing Kenyan music. And then when the wave, you see, us guys, Kenyans, we move in waves.
Yeah.
So now when the
We
wave
like
was hot for
trendy shit.
Gengeton, they had to play Gengeton. But you see now that the time people are not fighting for Gengeton, they
my
can
piano can work creeped in. You
no, so they can get away with not playing Gengeton. But you see, people, if we demand Gengeton, they have to give us. It's us. We have power. If we demand them to play Kenyan music, they'll play Kenyan music.
Yeah.
But if we say nothing about it,
then obviously it's not gonna do anything about it.
you gotta make noise.
Yeah. So yeah, Gengeton I think it was our punk revolution. I think it was rebellion. It was an act of rebellion by the youth. Please remember that 30-year-olds were not the ones making Gengeton music. It's cats 16, 17, 18.
Yeah.
Some of these guys. I mean, Trio Mio. What is Trio Mio? Who gave birth to him? Even if we talk about Gengeton kind of having phased away, no, it still exists, just in a different way. The same way that hip-hop right now hip-hop is the mainstream in the US, but hip-hop has influenced every other genre of music for years. Yeah. So I feel like Gengeton will do that. Like it will touch all these other Kenyan genres in some shape, way, or form.
And then guys will find ways to use that influence to make another sound.
No, what did you say with Trio Mio, even example? Trio Mio is rapping, but there's an element of Gengeton in there. He's rapping in that. He took that
swag.
And he put his bars and his flow on it.
He put bars and flow on Gengeton.
On Gengeton, thank you.
Yeah, he put bars and flow on Gengeton.
And people will come later in the future and put other things to Gengeton and make it there. Because even right now we're still sampling. Like you see, so people will come and sample Gengeton and put their own.
Let me give you a good example. Chris Kaiga, what music does Chris do? It's not Gengeton.
It's Debe. It's called Debe.
Influence.
Yeah.
It's called what?
Debe.
Debe,
Yeah, Debe.
D what?
Debe.
Oh, come on, like a loud Debe.
Yeah.
Like okay.
Yeah. Him and a producer called Manchild. The guys who
trying
are
to pioneer this sound, yeah. But
they don't call it Gengeton.
It's not Gengeton,
but they call it.
But it is influenced by.
But there's an element of Gengeton in it.
You guys, you want to tell me that when Chris Kaiga is rapping on the one about Taskamapile,
Zimenez,
you want to tell me you don't get a sense of a Gengeton spirit in that thing?
I kind of do, but you see why I was attracted to that song is because of the shit he was saying. It was too relatable to all Kenyans. Yeah. As in, like, I'm in the party, my boss is calling me, you guy.
Yeah.
As in, I'm next to a speaker, you guy.
Everybody, you can see, you know exactly that moment where, like, do I pick up? Do I not pick up? No. But I have beef with something you're saying.
Okay, tell me.
My personal mission or goal would be, we don't generalize Kenyan music. We say that it can be rock, it can be country, it can be EDM, it can be hip hop, it can be alternative, it can be school, it can be the Luo, it can be Benga, it can be Kekosho. It's Kenyan music because all of this is important. And Karun was saying we can't box. We can't box. You see, if we said you have to make Kenyan music that sounds like Gengeton, we can't get Tetu.
No.
You know, we can't get. And I feel like the diversity, as much as Kenyans were kichwa ngumu, but our diversity is good.
Our diversity is amazing. It's top notch, actually.
Because imagine if all you had was bongo. Like I can't. Like that's not my vibe all the time.
Bro, let me say this. I've always told people this. You try and be a punk rock musician in Addis Ababa. You try to be a classical artist in Dar es Salaam. You try to do what do you call this thing? This one in the UK, this UK style.
Grime.
You try to do grime in Uganda. But you know you can do all of those genres and more and find audiences in Nairobi, Kenya.
For sure.
Yes.
So we have a new drill scene like in Kenya.
Bro, you see what I'm saying? So
Brooklyn
like
Boys.
so instead of us crying about not having a sound, let's embrace what we do have. What we do have is
what is that we have? Because we have something. And we have so much talent, but we can't say it's this. We can't say it's Kenyan, but what is it?
What we have is diversity.
Yeah.
Nairobi is an eclectic city. Like Nairobi, if you want to tap into different scenes, you can tap into different scenes and there'll be audiences for those kinds of things. The problem is that Nairobi is a bubble. So even if you max out your audience even if you max out your audience in Nairobi, you're still not going to get past maybe like a 1,000 views on your music video.
So you're probably saying like the market is too small. So
but bro, I want to argue something. Yeah, and I'm a piano. I went to an Amapiano event in Nakuru. Do you know those 2,000 cars there?
Yeah, but it's because it's Amapiano.
No, but why can't we do that for Kenyan music?
Because it's Amapiano. I told you we celebrate the foreign, right? Like so again.
But like imagine if you could. And this Amapiano thing. The reason I said that is because they're going on tour. And each place they go, Machakos, they jazza.
Yeah.
We jazza this thing with Kenyan music.
No, but until let me tell you what a piano is, bro. It's proximity to cool. Remember the whole FOMO thing I told you about?
Yeah.
It's about proximity to coolness.
Kenyan music is not cool.
Not to us.
Not to Kenyans.
People think Blinky's music is cool. Like, it's dope. Mthoni Drummer Queen is going and playing
in Paris.
Yeah, like all across
PSG.
Europe. All across Europe, bro, and you're just seeing these Jungu hands going left. Right.
But over here, us guys wouldn't even go to Safaricom Michael Joseph Center, 100 of us to support them. Why?
Yeah, because again, we are complex people and we like
problems. But tell you what, I want to fix problems. I'm a problem solver. Like, Ready to Fight For example, artists came and said, we just want a platform where we can, we take our music to the radio, they don't play it. We just want it played. I said, okay, we can do it. Only Kenyan. Let's try it. So I feel like we I want to provide solutions to the problems we have as a Kenyan music industry.
Okay.
Personally, I can't sit here and talk about the problems. My job taught me, if you have a problem, you better provide a solution. So like, I'm down to talk about the problems, but I'm also not going to talk about the problems. I guess what solutions are there?
Okay, so let's identify the problem specifically. What do you feel the problem is?
We don't have an industry.
Yeah.
That's a problem for me.
Yeah, right.
There's no structure. There's no system, and we're very segmented because the people with the information, they don't share the information with you. You know what niggas tell me all the time? Don't trust niggas. Everybody's a snake. Everybody thinks everybody's a snake, so they don't share the information. And I'm just like, if I could put all of these people in the room and we talk just openly, we would be so far because the knowledge is within us, but we're all playing poker.
100%, bro.
Why?
I actually have no idea.
Yo, Platoon is out here. Tell people about Platoon. Tell them they can get help. Tell people how to get. People don't want to share information.
Yeah, because
why?
Because of what I call scarcity principle. I don't know when it was ingrained in us that there is a very limited amount of resources that is going around, and it's not enough for all of us. Where we get phrases like "it's our turn to eat," that there's limited amount of resources. And the people who eat, when we say our turn to eat, we mean we eat everything. You don't share. You make sure that you set yourself up that all revenue and resources are coming.
But you know that Octo can have a hit song and Kylie can have a hit song and they can both be doing shows.
They can coexist, absolutely. They can coexist in this Nairobi and Kenya are big enough for the both of them. So I'll go back to what you identify as the problem. I agree 100%, bro. We have a segmented market. But primarily, we don't have an effective pipeline. Let me explain what I mean.
What's a pipeline? I genuinely don't know.
In agriculture, they call it farm to fork. Meaning, in football, what do they call it? See, Barcelona has its own school.
Academy.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And where you find that a lot of the I almost call them artists, but they are to a certain degree. Football players in Manchester United are from the Manchester United. Like I watched the Fergie
The Fergie,
documentary or whatever.
Wait, they're on Amazon.
The
You've
one
seen it?
on I just watched it on streaming Nini's.
It's out.
It's out. Yeah.
Okay, I need to go check that out.
And he was talking
Thanks
about
for that, by
how
the
he
way.
got Ryan Giggs
Yeah.
was a product of the Manchester United
Academy. Yeah.
Even Akina Rooney, this is how these guys come up. You don't just find niggas on the street and then you have to mold niggas. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you
Sorry,
something, bro.
I'm sorry.
Every other industry that is effective, let's look at sports. Because sports have done a really good job of monetizing this thing and making sure that everyone kind of walks away with something. It's all pipeline, bro. You have, in fact, when Fergie joined Manchester United, his first issue was he wanted to fix the pipeline of discovering the talent. That's step one.
Scouting.
So scouting, he increased the number of scouts that he had in his team, and he would send them out, not to the usual spots, but just to the streets.
Yeah.
Go everywhere where people are playing football and identify whatever. And don't just identify them, put them on the team. Identify them and put them
In the academy.
in the academy for skill building,
Yeah.
for coaching, for development of those skills. So you look at someone like Cristiano Ronaldo, or let's Pogba. We look at someone like Pogba and we just think this guy just was playing football and then someone found him and then he ended up on a team. No. What's the equivalent for music? We have none.
We have none, actually.
We have none.
What about Soul Academy?
Soul Generation.
This is something that just started.
Oh, okay,
We're
something.
saying we've not had that.
How long has it? How long have they been in?
But Soul Gen is, I think, it's been around for maybe the last 3 years.
Okay.
It's been in the pipeline for
That
3 years or
academy,
whatever.
all that is we have here. That they go
Perform Incubator,
Oh,
Saudi
okay.
Academy.
Saudi Academy, although
okay.
they don't exist anymore, they shut down or whatever. But one thing, I wasn't really a big fan of Saudi Academy, but it was a pipeline, bro.
Okay.
To the degree where there was actually a Saudi Academy sound. People used to say, "Oh, that person sounds like that." That's the kind of shit I'm talking about, gentlemen. Like once you have something like that, you know you're onto something.
For sure.
Sound, what, bro? Who moves as an individual?
Nobody.
People, Ninja's supposed to move as a crew, as a sound.
Yeah.
Amapiano is not moving as what's his face?
Caps the small, whatever.
No,
Focalistic.
It's moving as a sound.
As a country.
And there are many of them, you see.
Yeah,
And those guys for the Kinyozi, the twins. You see, us guys want just one guy. We can only have Nyashinsky and nobody else.
Yes.
But you see, and that's my issue because Safaricom will give Nyashinsky all the like. Can we spread it out in the sense of, you see what you're saying? Can we? I want. Do you know why why Radio 254 is important? To nurture these guys, because I have been soul music from 2010, 2011.
Niggas
So
are
much
having
music,
money, yeah.
but now imagine if Ben Soul got lost in between there, we would never. You see, if you don't nurture these guys and they get lost, this is why people give up. This is the give up point because when I was making music, we used to make music. Me and Naiboy were making music at the same time. I quit, Naiboy continued. Look where Naiboy is.
And those were the days when he wasn't called Naiboy, Sindio.
It was called Rapdamu. And we went to Patrol. That nigga even. So, but you see that if you don't take Rapdamu and work with, give him a chance, you don't get Naiboy.
You don't get Naiboy.
And that's what I'm saying. I want to give these guys a chance now, so that when they become, I'm like, yo, check this out. You see, we can show a full circle growth of someone from the first song they sent whenever to now it's 2030 and they have an album out. You see, if you don't even play that song, how will they get to making an album?
Now let's use the example of the artist you gave, Benso. Benso's a homie of mine. Benso calls me Big Bro. I've seen Benso before he was even playing bass guitar for Kina Heart the band.
Yeah, because he did that.
Because he did that for many years. Benso was just a guy strumming his acoustic guitar. But Benso became Benso when he found a system. Soul Gen.
He needed that system to take his talent and make it what it is. And you see, we have raw talent here. But if nobody's gonna
artist development.
Let's take Mviri.
X and Aiva. I have X and Aiva when he had a song with Tanasha. Even before that, Mviri was not. And then now it's been made a sex symbol over here. You see, we can invest and package in our artists to make them vehicles that niggas are willing to invest in, and
niggas are getting shows in Tanzania now.
Right.
Yo, but like, sorry to cut you, but I wanna take a small break. The other guest is almost here.
Okay.
So I think we should just take a musical break before we come back on with him.
I want to play the playlist that you have. I want to play some songs off the playlist you have. Cool. Where can we find it? Or where can people find it? Is it only on Spotify?
It's only on Spotify.
Okay.
The reason for that is just because I just felt like I think it's I believe in focusing on one platform, especially initially. And I just felt like Spotify was a good deal because they're recent in the market. There's still kind of some buzz around them. And I think they're also trying to overcome their competitors, aka Apple Music, Boomplay, Audiomack. There's some players in the industry.
Yeah.
So Alt Kenya is the name of my playlist. It's found on Spotify. It is a playlist that features my favorite songs and my favorite artists from the community of Kenyan alternative musicians.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is I don't put people on it to do a favor or I don't try to think what will people like. I literally put what I like and what I really, and I think I have a good musical ear. So that's on Spotify, man.
So how I guess, what have you kind of figured out since starting this?
First of all, that there is a massive demand.
Okay.
I mean, right now it's 1,057 followers in the span of a few weeks.
1057 likes.
1057 likes.
Oh, you got the Habu on here.
Which one?
The Habu is an artist.
The Habu, yes.
We just had it on the show.
Yes, the Habu's dope.
Yeah.
And so as soon as I did that, in a very short period of time, it had a lot of followers and people telling me that it's really dope and people telling me that there was artists on that list that they had never heard of ever before and that are now their favorite artists. And that gave me such a sense of pride because that's really the reason why I do it, is to put on the people that I think are dope, whether you have 2 followers, whether your song has 3 listens or not. If I listen to it and it's dope, it goes on the whatever. And then a funny thing started to happen. I started to get applications from other countries, believe it or not. There's a Ugandan chick who sent me an email. There's some Nigerian guys who sent me emails saying, hey, how do I get on this, whatever, this playlist, whatever. And so I'd be like, hey, sorry, this is
254
strictly.
Fuck you, Nigeria.
But what's crazy about that though is that we have been so lax about supporting our own that even other countries know we don't.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've literally called it Alt Kenya.
Yes. You're right about that.
We send an email because I've listened to all the songs to make sure they're Kenyan, and sometimes people from other countries will submit songs and I have to apologize.
You have to apologize.
We can't. Your music is good, but this platform
is only
specifically for Kenya because we need that.
Yes, and people go,
there's a need.
Okay. But we have to do that, bro. We have to be jealous of our own industry right now. I'm not saying this is the way it's going to be in perpetuity, right? Okay. But we need to understand where we are at in our industry. And we're not where Nigeria is at. We're not where South Africa is. We're in a place where we have an incredible amount of talent and very few systems in place to be able to get those people in the pipeline and get them discovered and get them listened to and get them shows in Lollapalooza and in Nigeria and in South Africa and all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Same way guys are coming here.
What's that Afro thing that happens in Ghana that people go for? Imagine if we had if we could have some
Afrochella or some Afrofusion.
Whatever it is, imagine if we could have Kenyan performances there.
So bro.
Okay, I have my last question.
Yes, bro.
The world is listening. I'm gonna ask both of you the same question before we take the music break.
Okay.
Have someone asked me if you could recommend one song to me that describes Kenya to someone who's never been to Kenya. If you could if they could tell them what Kenya is from a song, what song would that be? I chose the song was Mr. President by the Nest Collective, who I love so dearly. I love the Nest Collective. I guess I want to know from Tetu and from Rico, if you have to give one song, gun to your head, if they don't like the song, you get popped. What Kenyan song are you choosing to save your life? What's that one song that would explain to someone where you come from?
Can you let me pick 2?
Yeah.
Both of you, we both want to?
I want to.
Okay.
Go first.
Sura Yako.
Okay.
Sura Yako mzuri mama.
Yes. That song is global in a way we don't understand.
Really?
Yeah.
And yet it's so Kenyan. The way it sounds is so Kenyan. It doesn't sound Congolese.
It doesn't.
It sounds so Kenyan. But people
love that song.
Love that song.
For sure.
And then I'll say right now, might be a shocker, but for right now, like Wanavokali is Rumba. There's a song called Rumba by Wanavokali. I feel like that represents Kenya now because I believe, I hope, might be wrong, but I believe with all of my conviction that the next wave is Rumba Trap.
Rumba Trap.
Wait.
Bro.
Okay, that one, well,
the next wave.
I've never even heard that, but I'm going to...
The next wave.
I can't wait to hear that wave.
I'm saying it here
on
on 254, on Radio 254.
Yeah.
The next wave is rumba trap, or let me say rumba.
Have you had a snippet of anything that makes you think this, or where's your insight coming from?
So think about it, rumba Japani.
Yes.
Think about Nakufa by
Okelo Max. Yes.
Think about
Horns.
a bunch of the songs that Viri has done and whatnot. I believe that we are shifting away from the excesses and the unapologetic youthfulness of Gengeton. Because remember, life is always a pendulum. And it always swings. We always swing from one extreme to another. So now we're swinging away from the extreme of punk, of Gengeton, to something that is nostalgic. The world is not a fun place right now. People are suffering. People are suffering. So what is it? In your mind, you want to listen to something that takes you back to, again, a simpler time.
It's a balance. I think it's a balance of what we...
So I feel that rumba is marketable. It doesn't sound like anything else that's out in the world right now. It is uniquely Kenyan. And I feel like it's the next wave, bro.
All right, Rico, what are your songs? 2 songs. We take this break.
Both titles are called Nairobi.
Why these songs?
Oh, the first one is by by Brooklyn Boys.
Okay.
Because Brooklyn Boys...
So I've never gotten into Brooklyn Boys, by the way.
They're like...
It's the new coolest thing.
Everyone
see IG,
I need to.
Brooklyn Boys.
I'm going to put you on after this.
Rico's
Please.
got you.
I got you for sure.
Get me, bro.
So like they need Kenyan drillers. They call themselves the Kenyan drillers, or the originators of Kenyan drill or Kenyan. Like drill was established in America, Chicago.
Really?
Chief Keef.
Wow.
G Herbo. Just that whole, and then it went to the UK. And then,
bro, hold up.
Yeah.
Drill started in the States before it got to the UK.
And Chief Keef. That's why Chief Keef is like an OG. Like that is hella respected. Not because of the hits that he has, but because he literally established a whole generation of new music, A whole genre.
I learned something new today.
Dope. And so now that we have our own, they're called Brooklyn Boys.
Alright, next song, The World is Listening.
See now, the one that Nairobi, the one for Sauti Sol.
You think that's the song we should show the world?
Yeah, because that describes. I'll talk about Nairobi.
Okay, talk about your Nairobi. Talk about your Nairobi.
Yeah, in the sense of anakupea zote tunashare.
I see it.
Yeah, so if I'm trying to describe someone who's never been to Kenya, like for sure, play those 2 songs. Nairobi
That's a good
Brooklyn
one, bro.
Boys and the Nairobi Sauti Sol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tetu. Yeah. We hope we can have you on the show again. This was impromptu.
And it was fun.
But I feel like
we need to give like Tetu his own day.
No. Tetu's dropping soon. We're gonna sit down with him when he's dropping the project.
He's dropping. Okay.
But there's no way. And do you know how long we've been trying to sit down with Tetu and so he was down.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say no. I don't know who you are, but this nigga wants to do it. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Like, yo.
I just don't want you to ask all the interview questions.
May I take opportunities?
As in, like, you're joking, relax, man. He's coming again, man. Just don't ask him how he started. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just be there. We can talk about politics, we can talk about sports, but don't talk about his musical journey today. We can talk about...
Trust me, bro, imagine. You cannot drain me from music. No, bro, I have too much knowledge in this head, man. I have too many answers for too many questions that not enough people are asking me. So it's always an honor.
Dope. Yeah, thanks for at least being a part of this, even though it's impromptu. Yeah. So, guys...
When's the concert?
Concert...
Is it official or are you still planning?
No concert just yet. And to be very honest, it's kind of been just this journey of mine of trying to figure out, can I do a concert with a clear conscience?
Yeah.
But when I feel that, then definitely there'll be a concert happening. But yeah, definitely new album dropping next month.
Okay.
Yeah. Life Before the Apocalypse.
Okay.
So looking forward to that.
Dope.
Yeah. We will be back with Tetu Shani when that drops. We want you to have your own platform here where you can play this playlist as well as sit down with other artists and do what we're doing, because I think talking is important. Yeah. And I feel like we need to share this information with the world, with each other, and I think this music is too good to not be heard.
Yo, Tetu Shani deserves his own show. Guys, if you agree with us, please hit us in the DMs and tweet us. Tag him so he sees that shit. Nas needs his own show where he can drop jewels and gems on these niggas. You get me? We'll be back right now shortly. Jerome K, but pull up on us. He just dropped last week, and looking forward to vibing about the project. Let's get it.
I see you guys.
Nimekuchagua wewe nikupende mama, sitaki mwingine, aushi usiniache, usinitende usipende mwingine. Moyo wangu ni mwepesi, umenikalia chapati, nafanya vituko kama chizi, kukupenda sitasizi. Moyo wangu ni mwepesi, umenikalia chapati, nafanya vituko kama chizi, kukupenda sitasizi. Sura yako mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, na tabasamu lako maua, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, na sura yako mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, na tabasamu lako maua, mzuri mama,
itabidi nikulinde, nikutunze mama, usikose lolote, pete nayo nikuvishe, nikuoe mama, usiende popote, moyo wangu ushakubali, umenikalia chapati, nitakulinda kama polisi, itabidi nikumari, moyo wangu ushakubali, umenikalia chapati, nitakulinda kama polisi, itabidi nikumari. Sura yako mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, yeah, mzuri mama, na tabasamu lako maua, mzuri mama, yeah, mzuri mama, oh, mzuri mama, na figa yako kama ya chupa, mzuri mama, baby, mzuri mama, yeah, mzuri mama, na sura yako mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, yeah. Piga dance kidogo, piga dance kidogo, dance kidogo, piga dance kidogo, dance kidogo, piga dance kidogo, dance kidogo. Sura yako mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, tabasamu lako maua, mzuri mama, oh yeah, mzuri mama, yeah yeah, mzuri mama, sura yako mzuri mama, mzuri mama, you're so beautiful, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, you're so yeah.
Jo 5-8 kwa nini kesho si kesho? Tunatoka Nairobi mzima East bus mpaka CBD. Ndombogi imevisha drill 254 tunachafua scene. Sindo the trend NTV kwa hii game sima MVP. Na kaa kuna msana bishana kamizi size za try kuresist. Tunatoka Nairobi mzima East bus mpaka CBD. Ndombogi imevisha drill 254 tunachafua scene. Sindo the trend NTV kwa hii game sima MVP. Na kaa kuna msana bishana kamizi size za try kuresist. Kwa wala ni recognize mini big boy uno cause this is bado unakangwa ata kome ivisha judo. Manambli tuna waround nika tunacheza ludo. Mresh wako na slide DM sina time ya makuro. Bro wangu alipurura stock pia mikabaki nimefines plug. Hamariza naonaneza juu wamepiga marags. Itabaki tutoke kwa ground tuache kutwa malocal tags. Mahita kwendeni uko sifanya kitu juu ya mafans. Tuko top juu ya KCC maopsere mzima tunawaping. PUBG au COD Battle Royale kwa hizi streets. We ready to risk kataji bali ya tuna pupa tuhang na fali. Wejua hii gang ni kali napenda na mademo wa geti kali. Tuko strap na makori in case ama nambli wajigasa na die smoke. Tuko strap na makori in case ama nambli wajigasa na die smoke. Maziwa zetu ziko fresh endenu uko na hizo ndegi zenu imbo. Utasurvivaje kwa jungle man na hautafuti do. Tunatoka Nairobi mzima East bus mpaka CBD. Ndombogi imevisha drill 254 tunachafua scene. Sindo the trend NTV kwa hii game sima MVP. Na kaa kuna msana bishana kamizi size za try kuresist. Tunatoka Nairobi mzima East West mpaka CBD. Ndombogi imevisha drill 254 tunachafua scene. Sindo the trend NTV kwa hii game sima MVP. Na kaa kuna msana bishana kamizi size za try kuresist.
Maguno amevisha drill 254 sima namba uno. Unaweza uliza namba uno. Mina dai cash do wap hadi ma euros. T-Bob ki anon T man agagali o me. Kwa kichwa nina ma alphabet ABCD. Stay tuned kwa hii TV na team ina shutdown CBD. Na marapa kwa week kwa streets amkudungwa BCG. Stay tuned kwa hii TV na team ina shutdown CBD. Na marapa kwa week kwa streets amkudungwa BCG. Niko jo kwa scene mkono zinarushwa right and left. Kwa street usibebe ufala go hard catching ya BMX. B-boys tunaenda viral breaking news kwa CNN. Na ukileta ujinga kwa mbogi unapigwa X. My bro this life is crazy and welcome to the city of sex. Our say wamekarima knives gangs for defense. Juu gang yo kwanga safi usitempt no offense. Na ukileta ujinga kwa mbogi unapigwa X.
It's to the dirty.
Habari mbaya zimenifikia, mandugu zangu wananikulia, kumbe sahani yangu ni sinia na inaniuma sana.
rada, squeezy madem ni blanda. Jana kuzwali mkaza, his family get together kwa bed, your story tumekata. Maboy wengine blanda, watakukulia mama na kuchekeshe sana. Madem madem wa siku hizi wana machali wengi, nilichapa moja juzi nikaingia ndani dive
Nairobi, yule nakupea, pia nanibea, akikuletea, ananiletea, wanakula fea, sote tunashare, ogopa sana. Nairobi, yule nakupea, pia nanibea, akikuletea, ananiletea, wanakula fea, sote tunashare, ogopa sana mama.
Wonder why I get so stuck on you. Wonder why your love just makes me. Wonder why I get so stuck on you. I'm not tryna get so stuck on you. Wonder why I get so stuck on you. I'm ready for love baggage. Wonder why I get so stuck on you. I don't wanna get so stuck on you.
Caught you looking at me, flash of memory in your eye, thinking of the time we were together. Your skin so soft on mine. You don't have to lie, you don't have to say why. I'ma keep your secrets cause I know you keep mine. Hey yo, listen, I got it, have to keep it on the low. Say you're not checking for me, but you just can't let me go. So leave your door open, go and get your happy home. I'll always have your fix whenever you need a dose. Genie in a bottle, rub me and I'll grant your wish. Say your last goodbye, leaning in for one more kiss. Why would you be blue when it feels so good? Why wage a war when you could love some more? Baby, when you need a smile, come on over for a little while.
Wonder why I get so stuck on you. Wonder why your love just makes me. Wonder why I get so stuck on you. I'm not tryna get so stuck on you. Wonder why I get so stuck on you. I'm ready for love baggage. Wonder why I get so stuck on you. I don't wanna get so stuck on you.
Stuck on you, I really don't have a choice. Your loving is hella noise. Benz, Beamer, Rolls Royce, wengine Suzuki. Form yao sitambui, umeniweza hiyo ni wazi, usijifanye haujui. I have plans, you should know I have plans. Tryna be your man, I'm just tryna be your man. But you're out here choosing, so I stay in my lane. And you always act up, cause I can't do the same. The games we play, I don't understand why it should be this way. Every little thing you're calling me crazy. It kinda feels like maybe you don't wanna make it with me. If you don't wanna be with me, then that's fine. But please stop playing games with my mind.
Wonder why I get so stuck on you. Wonder why your love just makes me. Wonder why I get so stuck on you. I'm not tryna get so stuck on you. Wonder why I get so stuck on you. I'm ready for love baggage. Wonder why I get so stuck on you. I don't wanna get so stuck.
Because stuck on you daily, you call me crazy. Every time I ran up on you and told you my baby. I wasn't looking to having anything but a fling. Kidogo flirting kwa my DMs and we were a thing. So took a push, kupigana mate, we didn't care who would look. To be honest, you are a wonder to talk to. And I loved how we argued, then you'd give me an earful and I'd give you a mouthful. Lakini ulikuwa na ma red flag. The binadamu in me decided to ignore. Mapenzi kweli ni kufunga macho. I really hope that we could have been something more. Kusema kweli pia sikuwanga the perfect guy. It gotten easy na tukadecide kuachana. It's crazy, but I'm still stuck on you.
Wonder why I get so stuck on you.
Wonder why your love just makes me.
Wonder why I get so stuck on you.
I'm not tryna get so stuck on you.
Wonder why I get so stuck on you.
I'm ready for love baggage.
Wonder why I get so stuck on you.
I don't wanna get so stuck on you.
One of the most interesting things in the world. This is a yoga, this is a way of realization. Try and imagine what it will be like to go to sleep and never wake up. Think about that. is one of the great wonders of life. What will it be like to go to sleep and never wake up? And if you think long enough about that, something will happen to you. You will find out, among other things, that it will pose the next question to you. What was it like to wake up after having never gone to sleep?
She wanna know who the fuck is Jerome. I told her, baby, I'll show you at home. Know that my verses is written in stone. Know that my lyrics are dripping in gold. Don't give a fuck how much music you own, cause it never matters if eternal mode. Been on my grind and I did it alone, while you steady gripping and holding alone. Know that you need it or you gonna fall. I just feel bad cause you want it all, but happiest moments don't tend to be long. Why do you think I be king of the fall? King of the fall and I'm losing it all. You wanna be great and you wanna be gone. And look in the mirror like what is you on? But sometimes we fall and you gotta move on, yeah. Hey, I'm bringing Jodeci back. Shout out to Drizzy and shout out to Cole. Really, I'm trying to be where you was at. I told my mama that I'ma be back when I get the bag of the shit that I rap. And I'm way too attached to the money, in fact, and I'm way too relaxed to be getting attacked. That's facts. Making decisions of how you react. If you diss me again, then I'll never react. Tired of niggas who just wanna cap. Tired of bitches who just wanna act. Fuck all your feelings, I'm wearing a mask. I'm staying inside cause I just wanna rap. Facts. That shit facts, bro. Please don't be moving like that. Talk to me nice when I'm ready to snap. And I'm moving different, I got my own back. Front of the line and I'm still at the back. You wanna feature like nigga, relax. Talk to Almighty if you got them racks. Don't want your shawty, I'm giving her back. Hey. You know the shit is routine. Ain't got no beef cause you ain't in my league. Rapping with me but you very fatigued. Moving like Leo, I weave in this bitch. Sorry to tell you, man's is a snitch. Talking to ops, it can never be me. Loyalty ties if you fucking with me. Bro me forever, put that on my grave. Not signing the deal cause I'm never enslaved. Shout out to Dave, we on the way. Daddy ain't wrong me, you know what they say. Just leave me alone, fuck out the way. Pray for my niggas and pray for my bay. And it's red and it's storm money coming my way. But don't take me away, I ain't dying today. Yeah. Shawty with a bag, I said whoa, whoa, whoa. Shawty wanna leave, I said go ahead and leave. But don't you tell me that you never lie to me. I know my mama, yeah, she be proud of me. Shawty want a bag, I said whoa, whoa, whoa. Shawty wanna leave, I said go ahead and leave. But don't you tell me that you never lie to me. I know my mama, yeah, she be proud of me. Shawty want the bag, shawty want licks on licks on licks. Shawty want the cash, shawty want dick on dick on dick. Your mama be calling, told her what's going on, she know I'm ballin'. Gucci my garment, racks in the morning, I'm never falling. And R.I.P. to your brother, your daddy left the real ones in the rubber. Told her what's up, baby come over. I left the note on the sofa, leaving a stain, finding a way to get through all the pain. I sip a brick and I can't complain. All of these demons, they leaving my brain and I can't complain. Shawty with a bag, I said whoa, whoa, whoa. Shawty wanna leave, I said go ahead and leave. But don't you tell me that you never lie to me. I know my mama, yeah, she be proud of me. Shawty want the bag, I said whoa, whoa, whoa. Shawty wanna leave, I said go ahead and leave. But don't you tell me that you never lie to me. I know my mama, yeah, she be proud of me. lot of M's like I'm Drizzy. Shotty sloppy top me in, that shit was filthy. Now I'm feeling dizzy. Oh, I can't believe it. You was riding with me, but is you really with me? Told that girl I'm riding dolo. Hey, please don't hit me up for no promo. Yeah, if you want my bad side, it's free smoke. Yeah, told her baby load another kilo. I don't fuck with eagles cause I got them in my past life. Don't ask me where I'm at, right? Baby, won't you act right? Got you on my blind side cause you can't be attached, right? I knew her in a past life and that booty bounce, right? She say that I'm toxic, I told her, baby. Got a lot of M's like I'm Drizzy. Shotty sloppy top me in, that shit was filthy. Now I'm feeling dizzy. Oh, I can't believe it. You was riding with me, but is you really with me? Told that girl I'm riding dolo. Hey, tell that bitch it's solo. Ho, fuck you, I don't know you, bro. Making money on the low. I can be promoting hoes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can be promoting hoes. She give me pasta. Me casa en su casa. Hasta la vista. Got a lot of M's like I'm Drizzy. Shotty sloppy top me in, that shit was filthy. Now I'm feeling dizzy. Oh, I can't believe it. You was riding with me, but is you really with me? Told that girl I'm riding dolo.
Yo, I know I'm like Drizzy, but watch us out over yo. Whoa, when I'm in the booth, it's like I got polio. Oh, shit, that's your girl, she calling you homie. Bro, Julie ate the dick like I'm Romeo. Me no lim sen nikifika kwa form. Ain't no point introducing me. I move with the glizzy, put up with the O's. All this cash confusing me now. Sometimes I feel like it's two of me. Cause Super Mario, I'm dripping in Louis G. I'm sipping that dirty the same way they do with me. Me nigga lit like 2KC. I said wanna watch like 2 APs. She went up it, I got 2 ways, please. That talking Lazel, do my own fees. Check it the chain, she illy freeze. Not easy to reach anymore. She like me, na nuka Dior. In the room, she locking the door. Mangoes go down on the floor. Versace on me, nigga, I'm stoned. Hey, it's Prince on the track, hit, you already know. I'm counting the racks, nigga, but I need some more. I know I'm the shit, I'm on the roll. I told you niggas that you and me, I cannot trust you. Well, you niggas some pole.
Motherfucking max.
I want the bag, the money, the checks. She want the cash, the fame and respect. Told her don't worry, you ain't gotta stress. Give me a sec, I put it in check. I want the bag, the money, the checks. She want the cash, the fame and respect. Told her don't worry, you ain't gotta stress. Give me a sec, I put it in check.
Hey, you know I had to put that shit in check.
Put it in check, roll me the best, Mecenico fresh. Come on the cash, come on the bands, Mecenico next. She wanna dance, throwing it back, all on my set. Run me a check, I'm money dance, all in my hands. Think I need me in advance. Niggas listening in France. She wanna listen to gang, really it's one and the same. Hop in the Uber, she suck like a Hoover. That shit wasn't funny, I had to maneuver. She got that bunda and she got that whap. She got the splash, that shit was the best. I want the bag, the money, the checks. She want the cash, the fame and respect. Told her don't worry, you ain't gotta stress. Give me a sec, I put it in check. I want the bag, the money, the checks. She want the cash, the fame and respect. Told her don't worry, you ain't gotta stress. Give me a sec, I put it in check. Roll me the best.
Baby, won't you pull up on me? Wind up that waist, boom. Shake it, baby. Show me your legs.
Baby, won't you pull up on me? Wind up that waist, boom. Shake it, baby. Show me your legs. Oh, baby, won't you pull up on me? Wind up that waist, boom. Shake it, baby. Show me your legacy. Oh, baby, won't you come through? We can I can show you what I'm on to, and you can show me what you're into. Like, baby, come over. I don't really wanna be sober. Let's get some drinks and pour up. This girl, we just getting older. Hold up. Niko on kama kaiga, acha kubonga ni kama umewaifa. Vile dem ni malaya, hapo kwa DM my brother ameviber. Connected like fiber, busy as usual, I ain't got no time, yeah. So please don't be hating, just look at the tunes, you can tell I've been patient. It's a letter to my ex-chick, had to dodge those vibes like Matrix. Hotel, baby, take pics, cause you know it's a lifestyle you can't get. But shout out to my mama though, know she know deep inside I'm a starter. Yeah, hold tight, cause I know that I'ma get it in my own. Baby, pull up on me, wind up that waist on me, shake it, baby. Show me your legs. Oh baby, won't you pull up on me? Wind up that waist on me. Shake it, baby. Show me your legs.
Hey yo baby, won't you pull up? Nina kitu nono neza kula. She like, you don't like me, you just want puna. And I told her that's true, in Swahili we say kuma. Na kinipea stai pass ndai pura. Kama ni chura weka pilo juu ya sura. Maheta kama mfuko yangu wanafura. Baada ya kupurura mainstru kuvuruga. Panganga punguza tuneza kutundura. Bado misishi na watu. Staki za freezy mina haso. Supa kichipa easily mina wacha. Bro alisema yo pigaga visiti na macho. Otherwise baby wine your waist. I'm old school kwa meza ni my wine na beers. I'm different, you say mag I'm not like my peers. Gifted, I'm sorry if I don't like you here.
Baby, won't you pull up on me? Wind up that waist on me. Shake it, baby. Show me your legs. Oh baby, won't you pull up on me? Wind up that waist on me. Shake it, baby. Show me your legs. Yeah. They just be bitter like stone. Don't know what happened at home. They just be bitter like stone. Don't know what happened to homies. We was just chillin' with phonies. Told her I'd rather be lonely. They just be bitter like stony. Don't know what happened to homies. We was just chillin' with phonies. Told her I'd rather be lonely. I want the bag, give me pets. Baby, just such a protest. Shorty bend over com meza. Msiame kuja na pressure. I told them I go extra. Lakini hamana me stress. She pulling up and I stretch her. Shorty, she leave on the stretcher. Baby, you know that it's vibes. Hope that you feeling alright. Decisions all mine. I don't know how to decide. I told you I'm battling pride. You was forever my side. Hate that we ended tonight. My tears, I kept them inside. I want the bag, give me pets. Baby, just such a good test. Shorty bend over cremeza. Msiame kuja na pressure. I told them I go extra. Lakini hamana me stress. She pulling up and I stretch her. Shorty, she leave on a stretcher. They just be bitter like stony. Don't know what happened to homies. We was just chillin' with phonies. Told her I'd rather be lonely. They just be bitter like stony. Don't know what happened to homies. We was just chillin' with phonies. Told her I'd rather be lonely. Shout out to my nigga Suchi. He took a L but it's Gucci. Money so long like I'm Uzi. She give me top of the movies. Shawty so bad that it's spooky. She don't talk to nobody, she moody. Roll me forever so groovy. And I'm making guala so woozy. They just be bitter like stony. Don't know what happened to homies. We was just chillin' with phonies. Told her I'd rather be lonely. They just be bitter like stony. Don't know what happened to homies. We was just chillin' with phonies. Told her I'd rather be lonely. Yes, sir.
did it again.
Yeah. Body need stress. Checking my ex, she on to the next. I'm taking a step. Cause need pressure to my M-Pesa, demako extra. Mini kumbali, Rosie Jolly, mini kumaji. Na bado ni stress. Checking my ex, she on to the next. I'm taking a step. Cause need pressure to my M-Pesa, demako extra. Mini kumbali, Rosie Jolly, mini kumaji. Na bado ni stress. Ayy. Buddha ni nini, shout out my keezy, we in the city. Kila siku ni busy, ride chafu, mi niko easy. I got racks in the bank that I never touch, and that's just a fact. Call me bilingual, na bonga, na swana, na bonga, na facts. Buddha relax, how you gon' play me like that? Send me the move, that shit was a trap. You know me better than that. I got this girl on my lap, this booty a map. I'm feeling lost in my ways, I gotta get paid. Every day I'm chasing the bag, now butter need stress. Checking my ex, she on to the next. I'm taking a step. Cause need pressure, to my M-Pesa, demako extra. Mini kumbali, Rosie Jolly, mini kumaji. Na bado ni stress. Checking my ex, she on to the next. I'm taking a step. Cause need pressure, to my M-Pesa, demako extra. Mini kumbali, Rosie Jolly, mini kumaji. Na bado ni stress.
Send me a text. Foolies are credit, I know you be stressed. Girls on the back, one who not hitting, I know you attached. Bazenga ni mimi, you roll with a best. She rockin' the meanie, got tats on the chest. Losing my grip, got me acting possessed. Sitting in the back of the bench, I know. You just need a sub, throw it down like a pro. Zirani she can't wait too gone. Wallet to build to be blessed this chrome. Watch out kuchoma, you wanna go home and my niggas so gone and my wrist is so froze. Roll me and Keezy, we back in the zone. Watch out kuchoma, I'm way too gone. I don't need stress.
Toxic love, more like you on my world. Baby, I'ma treat you right because that's all I want. Kiss me like you miss me, cause I've been gone a minute. Let's just say fuck the distance and do it in the kitchen. Go get your boy in my messages, baby. I know you're cool, but he acting kinda shady. But let me not even stun at it, cause he is fine and he never meant.
Girl, I'm steady tripping, codeine and prescriptions, the only thing I'm missing. Never on the sideline, girl, you know it's my time. Call me Black Mamba, I'm stepping in the prime time. Buckets on buckets on buckets, buckets on buckets. Bitch, I'm on 81, switching to sport, switching to shit. Call that shit hole in one. Elevated like the Phoenix Suns. Black and yellow is Khalifa. She wanna smoke in that reefer. Taking a trip to Ibiza. Yeah, I don't know how to react. Tell me your secrets and tell me your tribe. Honestly, we could just go off the vibes. Met her on Twitter, I kept it inside. Cause you never know what could happen online. Baby, just pull up and buzz up a wine. They told me, hold up, I gotta rewind.
Toxic love, more like you on my world. Baby, I'ma treat you right because that's all I want. Kiss me like you miss me, cause I've been gone a minute. Let's just say fuck the distance and do it in the kitchen. Go get your boy in my messages, baby. I know you're cool, but he acting kinda shady. But let me not even stun at it, cause he is fine and he never meant.
Never misses.
I guess my question is, do you think it's too late for me? What? I mean, am
am I just doomed to be the person that I am, the person in that book? It's not too late for me, is it? It's not too late. Diane, I need you to tell me that it's not too late.
No, Jack.
I need you to tell me that I'm a good person.
I don't even know if I could face it. All the time I spend is feeling wasted. Girl, you know I love it when you take it. But baby, don't you hit me with the same shit. I don't even know if I could face it. All the time I spend is feeling wasted. Girl, you know I love it when you take it. But baby, don't you hit me with the same shit. Same shit. Wasted. Shout out to my dog, happy belated. We faded, jaded. Spending time with you, I'm dedicated. You face it, taste it. Girl, you know I love it when you take it. We famous, you hate it. You ain't got no seat up at the table. I do not play. If you got my money, I want it today. Out of the way, baby, behave. I'ma need you to get off of the stage. Don't wanna face it, you say not today. Me and my niggas, we slept in the cell. Got us in that singing heaven or hell. Writing our names on the walls of the jail. Couldn't afford the bill of the bail. A nigga was there, all on his own. When some of my friends were on their way home. Guess I've been digging this hole for myself. So when I go under, I pray you don't dwell. Pray you don't follow my steps into hell. Lucifer calling her, he ring a bell. He ring a bell. Fuck. I think I'm in hell or maybe in jail. Yeah. Now mentally there, I'm feeling alone. Lost all my friends on my own. Think I'm just destined to be on my own. If I lose my girl, then fuck it, I'm gone. If I lose my shorty, I'd rather be gone. I don't even know if I could face it. All the time I spend is feeling wasted. Girl, you know I love it when you take it. But baby, don't you hit me with the same shit. I don't even know if I could face it. All the time I spend is feeling wasted. Girl, you know I love it when you take it. But baby, don't you hit me with the same shit.
No, Kojak, just stop. You are all the things that are wrong with you. It's not the alcohol or the drugs or any of the shitty things that happened to you in your career or when you were a kid. It's you. Alright? It's you.
In the great grand scheme of things, we're just tiny specks that will one day be forgotten. So it doesn't matter what we did in the past or how we'll be remembered. The only thing that matters is right now. This moment. This one spectacular moment we are sharing together. Right, Sarah Lynn?
Holding you close, holding you tight. Doesn't really matter if we been in a fight. The timing is right, I'm being polite. Cause if I wanted to, then I won't even write. All the shit on my mind, it gotta come at a price. All the music online, it's like I'm rolling the dice. So how the fuck you gon' say that I did it for likes? Man, this shit is a curse, but if you know me, it's worse. Cause I've been doing my thing for a couple of years. Shed a couple of tears, shed a couple of beers. Had to wonder to myself if the end was near. Got a couple close calls, but my friends was there. All the times they weren't, it's just a lesson you learn. I won't let it burn, just like the concerned. How to overcome all the shit that I've learned. Should I put on a mask just in case I relapse? Told her, baby, relax. Like, why you attached? Only here for a minute as I hit it and dash. So don't be attacked or overreact. Cause love is a trap and I'm fighting it back. I just think that it's crazy I only know one girl who saved me. And she'll probably never betray me. Yeah, man, this love is crazy. And ADHD got me moving like I'm wavy. Real tough when you see the word in HD. All the times I really, really hate me. All the times I really, really rate me. I just think that I'm fighting a battle deep in my head. Always stuck in the bed. I know they hope I ain't dead, but I'll be making the bread. I'll be making the cheese. Told them either you with me or not, no in between. I ain't chasing a thing, barely chasing a dream. So far gone, but I'm so close. Mind all fucked from my own folks. She don't even laugh at my own jokes. Thoughts too deep for you clones though. Wandering around all these lost souls, thinking if I made it, I'm your last hope. Weight upon my shoulder as I die slow. If you really know me, know I die for anything. Music's just a routine, and if I stop now, then I lose everything. But moving on, there's better things than songs like chilling with my niggas and sitting just watching ball. But I don't know if I could take it anymore. So before the world ends, I'ma get my shit in stores. I'ma get my shit to charts while speaking straight from the heart. So before you chat shit, just know I've been through it, and I really love myself and the people around me. So how we gon' live if we're staying divided? They don't know how to move, they're so misguided. That's why everyone's opinion is so one-sided. I wonder what would happen if you would just try it. Don't be sitting in your room just hoping you find it, cause fewer things are bigger than gold, just so you know. Like I wonder what would happen if you would've just died. Would you live carefree or live with envy? Looking at your peers like damn, they can't be. Now you're feeling empty, surrounded by frenemies, so full of jealousy while I'm singing melodies. You can never get the best of me, shit, cause I ain't never seen a better me. Molly and amphetamine, Percocets, I'm working on all of that acid, dope dreaming, stupid, Cupid, I'm bringing it, oops. Yeah, it's about, what's that, 2:40 a.m., just vibing, you know, just listening to music and shit. And I'm kinda like, a nigga gotta get these verses out, cause they just can't sit in the nigga's phone forever. Yo, let me tell you one thing, just remember that shit, just remember this, yeah, remember this shit. I do not miss, moving like Messi in 2012, nigga I'm lit, you only my homie if you got the bail, that shit was peak, you ain't legit, I knew it from time I looked in your eyes. That nigga a fraud, that brother a phony. I know that you hate that I know with these niggas ride you like a pony. How you be laughing at that nigga's jokes? He wasn't funny, I had to confirm it. Relationship blues, nigga, it's true. Remember when I was like you, but she had to lose to get to the truth. I cry in the booth, I feel like it's doomed. Nigga, I know. December 15, a legend was born. Nigga, I know. Sometimes I be crazy, don't even faze me. Nigga, I know. How you betray me and try to replay it, nigga, you don't speak on my name, cause we ain't the same. I just wanna know, how do you look at yourself in the mirror? You don't even shiver, you think you a winner. All of that pain that you left within her, you told her to simmer. Baby, I know I'm a sinner, it's probably why I don't care about my liver. Sometimes I just wish I would die, and then I come back to life. I just wanna see the replies, funniest thing, March 28th, the day that I died and came back alive. My uncle was there, he couldn't believe I was ready to die. My father, he told me that he was surprised, but he never cried. My sister was calling, it's hard to imagine, she got no reply. My mother, I love her to death, she couldn't get by. My cousins, my brothers, but they didn't know I was hurting inside. And Theo, my nigga, he got me suspended, but I let it slide. Yeah, fuck all that shit, man, I got me some solace. Couldn't believe all the pain I was storing. Took all the anger and put it a ballin'. Out in the pitch, I really was scoring. Moving like Jordan, whipping like Gordon. Chefing it up for my lady, she love when I cook. I got two things on the table, like baby, come and take a look. She pullin' up shook. Yeah. Let me get back to the story. My roommate, my nigga for life, he saved my life. Back at the cab, I was beating the fuck out. He punched me up and he told me don't pass out. Wrist was bleeding, was ready to tap out. Thought to myself, at least we out of the trap house. I wasn't straight, I was spazzing the fuck out. Yeah, and that shit 100 to me. Take care of me, I'ma take care of you. Ain't fucking with me, I ain't fucking with you. What do you mean I got something to prove? Think to myself, why you talking so loose? I gave you life, that nigga my son. If it wasn't for me, then he wouldn't be none. Yeah. Shawty in love with the sound of the gun. Two to my head and that story was done. One to a dome and now we is one. Moving like Bonnie and Clyde, but I'm not inclined to do what is right. Pray that we make it tonight. The drugs in my hand, I need my advance. I'm taking a stance. Romy don't dance. Yeah, Romy don't dance.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, I just reached the
Baby, won't you pull up on me? Wind up that waist, boom. Shake it, baby. Show me your legs.
Baby, won't you pull up on me? Wind up that waist, pump me. Shake it, baby. Shake that for me. Show me your legs. Oh, baby, won't you pull up on me? Wind up that waist, pump me. Shake it, baby. Shake that for me. Show me your legs.
I'm not trying to be popping in Kenya on some lit shit. I'm trying to be popping in Kenya on some deep shit, bro. Like on some shit that you know when you have a fan base who is like a cult, bro. On some X shit. On some X shit. Like, bro, that's literally what I want, man. Like I just want guys to feel me like this, bro. Like 100%. So so that's honestly all I want. Like, bro, just feel me 100%. If not, I mean, it's cool, like, but, you know.
If not, I'll make trap songs.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some trap songs, but let's just vibe out, bro.
So here at Radio 254, we're gonna wish you more life and a long, prosperous life. Because I know if you get a long life, you get more music.
Of course. And what do we get? More money.
More money.
More money.
Yo, so we're gonna play the project one more time.
One time. Let's go. Let's hear Written in Stone.
One time for probably the guys who were not able to tune in before and hear.
Yeah.
So so I want you to introduce the project to the world.
Alright, this is Jerome, this is Love and Chaos. What a fucking album. An album full of emotions, full of character, full of drama. I just want all of y'all to listen to this and just be able to understand me as a person. And so shout out to everyone who's listening to this.
Dope. Yo, thank you so much for coming through.
Appreciate it.
And thank you for everybody who's been listening worldwide. And we'll be back here on Monday with some more vibes.
Of course.
254, 247, let's get it.
Good weekend, be safe.
Appreciate all of you.
Gang.
One of the most interesting things in the world, this is a yoga, this is a way of realization. Try and imagine what it will be like to go to sleep and never wake up. Think about that. It's one of the great wonders of life. What will it be like to go to sleep and never wake up? And if you think long enough about that, something will happen to you. You will find out, among other things, that it will pose the next question to you. What was it like to wake up after having never gone to sleep?
She wanna know who the fuck is Jerome. I told her, baby, I'll show you at home. Know that my verses is written in stone. Know that my lyrics are dripping in gold. Don't give a fuck how much music you own, cause it never matters if eternal mode. Been on my grind and I did it alone, while you steady gripping and holding along. Know that you needed it, you gonna fall. I just feel bad cause you want it all, but happiest moments don't tend to be long. Why do you think I be king of the fall? King of the fall and I'm losing it all. You wanna be great and you wanna be gone. To look in the mirror like what is you on? But sometimes we fall and you gotta move on, yeah. Hey, I'm bringing Jodeci back. Shout out to Drizzy and shout out to Cole. Really, I'm trying to be where you was at. I told my mama that I'ma be back when I get the bag of the shit that I rap. And I'm way too attached to the money, in fact, and I'm way too relaxed to be getting attacked. That's facts. Making decisions of how you react. If you diss me again, then I'll never react. Tired of niggas who just wanna cap. Tired of bitches who just wanna act. Fuck all your feelings, I'm wearing a mask. I'm staying inside cause I just wanna rap. Facts. That shit facts, bro. Please don't be moving like that. Talk to me nice when I'm ready to snap. And I'm moving different, I got my own back. Front of the line and I'm still at the back. You want a feature like nigga, relax. Talk to Almighty if you got them racks. Don't want your shawty, I'm giving her back. Hey. You know the shit is routine. Ain't got no beef cause you ain't in my league. Rapping with me but you very fatigued. Moving like Leo, I'll weave in this bitch. Sorry to tell you, man's is a snitch. Talking to ops, it can never be me. Loyalty ties if you fucking with me. Wrote me forever, put that on my grave. Not signing the deal cause I'm never enslaved. Shout out to Dave, we on the way. Daddy ain't wrong me, you know what they say. Just leave me alone, fuck out the way. Pray for my niggas and pray for my bay. And it's written in stone, money coming my way. But don't take me away, I ain't dying today. Shawty with a bag, I said whoa, whoa, whoa. Shawty wanna leave, I said go ahead and leave. But don't you tell tell me that you never lie to me. I know my mama, yeah, she be proud of me. Shawty want the bag, I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Shawty won't leave, I said, go ahead and leave. But don't you tell me that you never lie to me. I know my mama, yeah, she be proud of me. Shawty want the bag, shawty want licks on licks on licks. Shawty want the cash, shawty want dick on dick on dick. Your mama be calling, told her what's going on, she know I'm ballin'. Gucci my garment, racks in the morning, I'm never falling. And R.I.P. to your brother, your daddy left the real ones in the rubber. Told her what's up, baby come over. I left a note on the sofa, leaving a stain, finding a way to get through all the pain. I sip a brick and I can't complain. All of these demons, they leaving my brain and I can't complain. Shawty want the bag, I said whoa, whoa, whoa. Shawty wanna leave, I said go ahead and leave. But don't you tell me that you never lie to me. I know my mama, yeah, she be proud of me. Shawty want the bag, I said whoa, whoa, whoa. Shawty wanna leave, I said go ahead and leave. But don't you tell me that you never lie to me. I know my mama, yeah, she be proud of me. Got a lot of M's like I'm Drizzy. Shawty sloppy top me in, that shit was filthy. Now I'm feeling dizzy. Oh, I can't believe it. You was riding with me, but is you really with me? Told that girl I'm riding dolo. Hey, please don't hit me up for no promo. Yeah, if you want my bad side, it's free smoke. Yeah, told her baby load another kilo. I don't fuck with eagles cause I got them in my past life. Don't ask me where I'm at, right? Baby, won't you act right? Got you on my blind side cause you can't be attached, right? I knew her in a past life and that booty bounce, right? She say that I'm toxic, I told her baby. Got a lot of M's like I'm Drizzy. Shawty sloppy top me in, that shit was filthy. Now I'm feeling dizzy. Oh, I can't believe
McDonald's presents Burger Reviews by Hamburglar. Today's review, the best ever Big Mac burger. Take it away, Hamburglar.
Rubble, rubble.
He said, there's more special sauce in every bite.
Rubble, rubble.
He said, rubble, rubble.
Rubble, rubble.
Rubble, rubble indeed, my friend.
Try the juicier Big Mac and get 20% off any purchase of $10 or more. Only on the app. Comparison to prior classic burgers. Limited time only at participating McDonald's. Valid once per day. Excludes tax. Must be opted into rewards.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.